George, nearly end of the season, but not yet. Still plenty to play for, 4 games to go.
Yeah, 4 big games. I mean, we want to keep this unbeaten run going, 4 big games coming up, and hopefully we get the 4 wins.
Easter is traditionally a key time, probably not so much for us this season, but top 10 is still on the cards, and I know going to Doncaster on Saturday is certainly a big game for them.
Yeah, obviously we want to finish the season as strong as possible and, put us on the front foot going into the start of next season. Doncaster away, difficult game. They're in the bottom of the league, relegation battle, and kind of a must win for them. So it's a big game because it's something to play for, and hopefully we can finish as strong as possible. It's
been tough at the top. The top half of the table is so competitive. Even to get in the top 10 has been difficult, despite that they've only been on since January. But do you think that would be the least you deserved? I know in some ways it perhaps doesn't mean much, 11th, 10th, but top 10 would feel nice.
Yeah, definitely, it would feel nice. It was kind of something to aim for now. So it would definitely be nice, and finishing as strong as possible is our main concern now. Some big teams in this league, so the top of the league is always going to be competitive. So it has been difficult at times this season, but yeah, just finish as strong is our main concern now.
And you've certainly shown in these last few games your desire not to lose. There's some pride in that unbeaten run, and as you say, if you could take it to the end, that would be a real good platform.
Yeah, well, it just shows the strength and character of the team. Obviously, since the turn of the year, we have picked up some good form, had some big results. So, yeah, just the main concern now, finishing the season as strong.
So, like in those games when you are behind against strong sides are trying to get promoted, they really need them. The belief must be there that you're going to get back in the games. The late goals, we're becoming famous for that now. Is that nice to play in the side knowing that you've still got something, you can go right to the end and get a reward?
Yeah, obviously earlier in the season it might not have been that case. We might have let the emotions get the better of us, felt a bit down, and then teams grind out the result against us. But since the turn of the year, the character from the team is don't stop until the whistle goes, and the manager says if we lose, it's not because of their performance, it's because we simply run out of time. So yeah, the character's been there, and we wear teams down, possession based team. We play football, and that's what we try and do. Pull them apart, and the goals might not come to 60, 70, 80th minute, so we know we'll get opportunities.
The team has evolved through the season, sort of gone from strength to strength, if you like. Do you feel the same? That's mirrored your performances? I mean, you've been pretty much a mainstay of the whole season. Have you sort of got better and better as we've gone along?
Yeah, well, obviously game by game, as we win, everyone feels more confident, and so do I. We picked up a lot of clean sheets since the turn of the year, and that just breeds confidence. So yeah, I think everyone's played a part massively since the turn of the year, and the form that we've had has been a contribution from everyone.
It's been a bit of a breakthrough season for yourself, though, because a young man, and you've been on loan at Wigan, you've been at some good clubs playing some good football, but the first season you've really been a sort of almost never present and a real key part of it.
Yeah, first season where I've pretty much played week in, week out with fans as well. So yeah, it's been a massive learning curve for myself, but an enjoyable one.
As you say, with fans makes a difference. We forget quickly, of course, when you were at Wigan last season, behind closed doors, and you've really enjoyed that experience as well, and it's been a learning curve.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, playing in front of the big crowd at the Uni Bowl has been it's been a great experience, and then you go to other grounds around the country, when you the fans are quite getting onto you and stuff. So it's been a massive learning experience, and just something that we can take into next season, especially myself, learn from it, and go again next season.
Yeah, and that'll be a factor on Friday, of course, because the supporters will be there and their numbers at Doncaster. And I know the away form, I think 1 away defeat since the sort of January is great. You'll be keen to keep that going for them.
Yeah, well, we always get huge backing, so we want to go to Doncaster and put on display for them. I mean, they've took time out of the day to come and support us, so we want to give them something back.
You played in a 3 or 5, call it what you will, and a flat back 4. You showed your versatility. Have you a preference, or is it just nice to be playing?
No preference. I mean, the way we play 3 or a 4, then it's the same style of play, so it's similar stuff. I think in a 3 I have the licence to go forward more, so I enjoy that at times, but yeah, I don't mind whichever.
An unfair question that, George, I do apologise, but certainly in a 3 you've linked well with Declan John going forward, and Geth on the other side. The manager certainly encourages the centre-backs either side of Rico to bomb forward, and again that looks to have suited you.
Yeah, well, I have a good relationship with Dec. I know what works well for him and what works well for me, so we have a good relationship on that side, especially since we changed to the 3. So as long as we can keep that going, whatever system we play, it'll just be good.
No Rico, of course, any side would miss him, but you managed last week. Does that everybody just have to sort of step up a little bit and just try and help plug that gap?
Yeah, well, we know the strengths that Rico has, and obviously without him, then we know what strengths we don't have. So me and Will were talking throughout the week last week when we knew we were going to a 4 at the back, and we just knew that we had to be solid between ourselves and deal with Sheffield 2 threats up top, and I think we did that, to be fair.
And Doncaster have an awful lot to play for. Tough for them probably to get out of relegation, but they'll back themselves. They won last week, so they'll certainly be going for it tomorrow, which will make it a competitive game, won't it?
Yeah, well, I've been in a relegation battle last season myself, so I know what it's like, and you're literally fighting for everything. They're fighting for their lives. So if we go there, thinking it's going to be an easy ride, it's not. So we know what to expect, and we know what we're going to produce.
And lastly, then, quickly back here on Monday, Accrington, something you enjoy, back-to-back games, or this time of year, is it quite hard work when the physicality's taken its toll?
Yeah, obviously it's hard work, but it's something we've had to deal with all season. So, quick turnaround. We know how to look after our bodies during that short space of time, and I'm sure after Friday that'll be our main priority, getting ourselves ready for Monday.
I wish you well. Thanks, George.